We're back GNCC racing for round 11, and we got off to a good start here. Burr Oak, aka John Pitton 2. We're gonna grab the hole shot here, and we were able to kind of tuck up the inside after we got a good jump. So we're going into the woods here in the lead, and we're gonna try to keep it going and see if we can just kind of keep the momentum throughout the whole race, and not just be that starter guy. So yeah, we're just gonna try to ride with the front runners and be one of those guys. So right off the bat here, feeling pretty good, but just looking at the arrows, I was like, man, they go this way, and yeah, I wasn't paying really any attention, so made a bad line choice, and we got passed. So we're into second now, but you know, we're a minute into the race, no big deal. It's just second place, and sometimes, you know, it's a little bit better to follow anyway. So we're still in perfect position, and we're just gonna try to keep it going, try to keep on pace with the leaders, and just have a solid race. On to kind of what the track is like for this weekend. It is really solid. I was pretty impressed with how well the conditions are, and usually this place is pretty slick. Like, the dirt here is just kind of known to be slick, and we definitely do have some of that, but for the most part it's pretty tacky for this place. So we got pretty good traction, lots of ruts, there's lots of moisture. It's not really muddy, but there is moisture in the ground, so there's lots of ruts. So we definitely have some good conditions today for some racing. And then that John Pitton section is pretty gnarly. I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram video or yesterday's vlog video, so be sure to check out both of those. Little plug for my other videos. But yeah, we got some good conditions, and then that John Pitton section is pretty gnarly. It's got some big uphills, big downhills, and really just some gnarly stuff. So that's going to be kind of where we take our time and really know where we're going. But the rest of the race is pretty regular, I guess you could say, GNCC trail, and just kind of fast, flowy. It's got lots of ruts, and it's going to get rough, but it's just, we're going to have to make the best of it and have some fun out here with these guys, and just rip the 125s. Been hearing somebody behind me for quite a while now, and they're just like revving the crap out of their bike, and so I kind of figured maybe it was somebody wanting by me, and Chase, he just screamed by me here, so we're gonna try to jump in behind him now, and I'd say it's probably either him or Jonathan. That's the top guys to beat, so we're just gonna try to jump in here and learn a few things. One thing that I do notice is Chase has a really loose riding style and just kind of hangs it all out. So it's pretty cool to watch him ride. So he has already gotten past Jason up there, and he's into first. So the first guy that passed me is now into second. So we're still in third, but the lead has changed now, and Chase is quickly disappearing. So in this section, it's one of those deals. I was like, kind of had a brain fart and didn't know what was going on, but made some bad line choices. Not like super big, just not going anywhere really. So I was just kind of putting along, and I don't know if I just like told myself I could slow down for, I don't know. But anyway, it was not a good idea, and we got passed by Jake here, so back to 4th place now. One thing that I need to work on is riding forward and not thinking about what's behind me or what's coming or anything like that. Just keep riding forward, push forward, see who we can catch and everything like that. And I've definitely gotten better throughout the season, but still something that I need to continue to work on a little bit more. And we get passed again in this field section here. So my race is quickly going downhill, but not feeling bad, and we're just kind of first lap getting going, and I always start a little slow, and it takes me a little while to get it going sometimes, but that's one thing I would also like to improve on. So I'm gonna take some quick mental notes and try to improve on that throughout the next couple races. But we're getting tossed back a little ways, and it is what it is. But this field section, I just wasn't being aggressive enough and pushing forward. So we're getting passed kind of left and right here, but it is what it is, and we'll get back into the woods and kind of reset and try to push forward. So you can kind of hear me yelling at myself like this is not what I want to be doing. So now we are behind Eli, and getting into this section, I'd say it was probably one of my favorite sections here. This section, it's pretty turny, has some alternate lines, and it flows pretty well. So there's kind of banks on all the corners, and you can really just kind of pick a line and go through it. You can either lose some time, make up some time, but it's one of those deals. I enjoyed it, so I think I made up a little bit of time. But we're back here now behind Jake, and looks like Eli got past him. So yeah, we're back behind Jake, and just kind of getting the flow back here, feeling good again. And we know the Pemberton section's coming, so just kind of thinking about our lines in there. We know where to go because we biked the track yesterday, so we should be good to go. But just trying to get going here and keep up with these front guys, and make sure we can kind of keep seeing everybody up ahead. At this point, I think it's just Chase and Jonathan have kind of stepped out, and then the rest of us are still kind of in a pack here. I know you can only see 2 guys up ahead of me right now, but everybody else isn't really too far up ahead. I can still kind of hear them and see them every once in a while. Alright, so the morning races went straight there, I think, but we're going to cross the road and head into this PM only John Penton section. So it is way different than it was last race during the summer here, and they've even got some fresh stuff. So right off the bat here, there's a mud hole, and luckily Jake here picked a good line. We saw him going kind of to the left, so it was like, man, that looks good. So follow him and made a couple quick passes there. So easy way to make up a few places, and now we're gonna just kind of try to follow him through this, and definitely just capitalize on the places that he missed, but not make any stupid mistakes ourselves. So this hill here, camera definitely doesn't do it justice. It was a big one, and this one if you guys saw my Instagram video, it was the one I posted about. But anyway, we made it up, and it was like a rock ledge at first, and then it leveled out and went back up again. So we made it up, and then there's also some tricky downhills. So that was really, I think, in my opinion, the hardest uphill. But now we have some tricky downhills that you have to really be careful on, because if you tumble down those, it's an easy way to end your day. Oh, neutral, come on, let's go. So even just hitting neutral there, we kind of lost sight here of Jake, but just kind of really try to limit those mistakes and just be perfect on this track, and just hit everything to the best of our ability. But going up this next hill here, and this one, it wasn't too technical or too hard. You just had to make sure to keep your momentum going up it, and you should be good. So right now I think we're sitting in about 4th or 5th place. I'm not too sure, but I think we're one of those two. And we made up a couple passes there because we got passed and then we passed them back. So we're not too far off the lead right now, but definitely want to push forward and not lose any more spots. But here's one of those big hills that I've been talking about. We have a tight right-hander right after we come down. So I wish the GoPro would show justice, but you guys know how cameras are, and it never does. So some of this Pemberton section was just really good flowing single track, and then you have like the gnarly stuff like those ups and downs, and then hills like these. So you can see there's somebody up ahead here, and when he dropped down this, you could barely see his head. So just kind of trying to give you guys a little bit of justice on how big these hills actually are. But this one hill here and hill mixed together. But anyway, it was a big one, but once again, kind of as long as you kept your momentum, you were fine. It was just like a big power line hill. Yes, sir. Let's go. Thanks for cheering me on. I appreciate all you guys at the races that do that, because it gets me going. It makes me want to go a little bit faster. So thank you guys. Alright, so now we are heading into the finish line to complete our first lap and head on to the next one. So I think right now we're about 6th place. We ended up making a little mistake and getting passed by a couple guys again, but nothing too huge. So we're back into 6th, and the guys are still just kind of right up ahead. So nothing huge, but now we're following some of the A-class guys that have passed me from their row. So once again, it's good to try to tuck in behind them, learn a few things from them, and see if we can just keep up with them and kind of follow them through the pack. So this section here starts the Monster Mile, and I biked this yesterday, and I knew it was going to be a tricky section, but as long as we just kind of looked ahead, picked out a line before we got there, it would be fine. And there's nothing really too difficult. We just kind of had to take our time and not rush it. But once again, it's one of those deals that we shouldn't have any issues with. So we're just kind of following. I think it's Neil up ahead here, and what was that noise? Alright, well, chain's off. Chain guide, oh no. Alright, I'll just let the rest of the video kind of explain itself here, and enjoy, guys. Thanks for watching. So
yeah, but it's all bent. I don't think it's gonna go back on there. Alright, so right there, that's our situation. And it ruined the master link, but can't even get a new master link because we're broken. So chain's not gonna go on, and right now we're just waiting for somebody with tools to take the chain guide off and just limp it back to the truck. So at this point, we've been sitting here a while and can't even really get nothing with the bike. So we're back. Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you all. Y'all have a good one. Definitely not how we wanted to end my race, but I guess it happens. You guys kind of saw, broke the chain guide mount again, and we even like welded it up and beefed it up real good. So not really sure what's better than that. That's what like the Yamaha guys, I was talking to them yesterday, and that's what they used to do. And so yeah, I don't know what else to do. I guess maybe get one of those protectors and weld it, or who knows. But yeah, felt pretty solid. I think we were in like 5th, but we were pretty close. All of us were there. So anyway, we're done. We're gonna pack up and head home. But thank you guys for watching the video, and stay tuned. We'll be back at the next round and try to get some redemption. So we'll see you guys later. Be sure to subscribe, give it a like, and let me know what you guys think in the comments if you guys want to see some sort of other video. And we'll see you guys in the next race. Peace.